Okay, so session 2 of the Learning Together meetups for parents is called Math plus Kids equals Fun. So this whole idea stemmed from the fact that I've noticed that parents are pretty concerned about the reports we're hearing about math scores in this region, and it's not just in this region, it's all over the place, and they're wondering what they can do to help their kids with math to make sure that their kids succeed in that direction. So it kind of depends on the age of a child. I mean, as young children, what you're looking for is to get kids interested in math. And by math, I don't just mean, adding and subtracting, but just everything to do with numbers and all the things around us that relate to math, measurement, all those things. Math kind of underlies our everyday lives, but we often don't think of it that way. And so our children often don't end up thinking of it that way. But it helps them to look at it in that way in terms of it being a broader picture of why they need math. Because sometimes they question that and say, this is not my favorite subject and I just don't want to do it. That's the thing I'm hearing from parents with older children is the stress of math homework and kind of not knowing how to handle that. And I can totally understand that. I think that I found that in my own family. I think in terms of knowing how to help children with homework, because that's constantly changing, it's just because they have to learn different things over the course of a year even. I think that's pretty hard to understand all in one workshop, but we can definitely talk about what to do to try to help kids persevere in the face of that stress, because what you really don't want is kids to come home saying, I hate math, because that's kind of something they just have to kind of learn to deal with over the course of their school years. And you want to make it as fun as you can. Parents can really play a role in that, and I think that they undervalue that role and they say, it doesn't really matter what I say or do, but it does matter. So that's the kind of things we're going to talk about. It should be pretty interesting.